Happy Friday, everybody. How's it going? Hope you guys are getting hyped up for the Summer Game Fest. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining me here this Friday, June 6th. And I don't really know if, well, before I get into that, hello, thank you so much for joining. My name is Calypso, your source for Silent Hill and other horror gems. This is the Summer Game Fest. Today marks the day that starts the whole event. I think today is going to be just like a blanketed kind of showcase. And then throughout I think it's like the next 5 days or so, there's going to be different days. So like different themes for different days. So there's gonna be an Xbox showcase. I think it's Sunday. We might be rounding back up here on Sunday. My speculation is Born from a Wish Sunday, if any day, because in October, it marks the year of the time exclusive trial for Silent Hill 2 Remake. So it'll no longer just be on PlayStation and PC. You will be able to get it on your Xbox. And that kind of like coincides with what happened back in 2001, 2002, when Born from a Wish launched with the Xbox edition of Silent Hill 2 then. So we might be following suit. I don't know if we're going to get any information today or even this weekend, but if I had to bet money on it, and hell, I could be wrong because I was wrong Wednesday, my money would be on Sunday. What better way to promote an all-console situation for Silent Hill 2 Remake than to launch it with a DLC? Dusk Golem is saying, Inside Leaker, sometimes right, sometimes not right, it happens, has been saying that we will be getting it very soon. And it'll be happening this year. And if I read correctly earlier, I saw that kind of made this statement that stood out to me. And it says like, you can expect the game this year, but it said at the end. October isn't the end of the year. Oh boy. Hey, what's up, Todd? What if they pull the rug beneath us and announce a Silent Hill 3 remake out of nowhere? Dude, you know what? For starters, thanks so much for joining. Secondly, though, if they announce the Silent Hill 3 remake today or throughout the span of the next week, I'd probably shit my pants. You know, it wouldn't be that wild, though, because you know, we have all the assets and the maps, you know, basically from SH2 Remake, and if we follow suit and trend, well, then they're already set to go. They just reuse the maps, textures, and assets from SH2 Remake and throw that bitch right on into Silent Hill 3 Remake. Hey, what's up, Terry? Exactly, Silent Hill 3 Remake. Remake? RE3 make? You know, I fucking hope not, Todd. Don't get out of here with that. I loved, hey, let me just back up here. I thoroughly enjoyed RE3 Remake. I really did. However, I did not enjoy it at a $60 game. That game was like, I think Separate Ways was longer than Resident Evil 3 Remake. We missed I think a third of that game. But if you take and remove that knowledge out of your brain, then we're good to go. Resident Evil 3 Remake was pretty fucking awesome. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, I figured we'll go ahead and start this up early. Just a few minutes. I've had a pretty busy day. I would have started sooner, but you know how it goes. Right now we're about 5 minutes and 10 seconds away from the Summer Game Fest starting. But yeah, I figured I'd start about 15 minutes or so early. trying to get everyone to relax and get acclimated and roll in. And let me just kind of chat for a few minutes. Let me remove this pop filter because I keep hitting it. Same for original RE3. I remember thinking it was such a short game compared to RE2. Yeah? Oh shit. I guess it kind of is. Terry, knowledge. Yes, my friend. Can't get this damn thing off of here. Alright, guys. So, since we're on the topics here, what do you think? You think RE9 will be revealed today? I originally thought that RE9 was gonna jump off out into our communities and onto our phones Wednesday. I was so taken aback at seeing Silent Hill F. I didn't even know what was going on. I was so taken aback by it that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that they've added, was it Resident Evil 2 and 3 to the, I think it's 2 and 3 to the Master Collection, or to the, you know, the not the Master Collection, Jesus, I'm getting all my games mixed up lately. But they did announce Wednesday that I think it was RE2 and 3 original is added to the collection, the classic catalog on PlayStation. I was so engrossed in what I had just seen and so shocked that I wasn't even there for that. I was not present. Which is, my mind was gone. Giga Gamer, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. My name's Calypso. Thank you so much for joining Just Happy Burger. Let's go talk to your people, man. Oh, I wish that I had that kind of pool. Maybe one day. Without a community like you guys, it will never go anywhere. RE9 100%. What are the chances of a Parasite Eve revive? Oh my gosh, what are the chances? You know, I think that the chances could be high. I've been hearing, and really I've been reading so much buzz around Parasite Eve. It's insane. It's like these people just kind of like came out of the weeds. I didn't think there was as many fans of that game around me. And hey man, that's what this whole journey is about. Creating a community of like-minded, not even really like-minded completely, but people who have the same interests, just getting us all to join forces. And hell, if we get strong enough, we could probably help persuade some things that these publishers and developers are doing. You know, we grow our audience, we grow our like-minded, we grow our community, and we let these developers and publishers know what the fuck their fandom and their community is looking for, what they want. And how, Jesus, I can't even believe that we are getting 2 Silent Hill games in the span of less than a year. We're about 2 weeks out from it being a complete year from Silent Hill 2 Remake. And we're gonna be getting Silent Hill F, which, by the way, oh, Dino Crisis Remake, oh god. That would be awesome, and there's been a lot of buzz on that too. There's been a lot of hype around that. I don't know. I think Wednesday, I think someone wins. I was just gone. I saw Silent Hill F and I left the world. But I believe that they said that the director of Resident Evil wanted to bring back Dino Crisis. They really want to do it. Like, they want to remake it. They want to like breathe life back into it. And I know Capcom has been, I know there's been talks about it. I know, I'm pretty certain the poll that they put up last year on Capcom's website, there was a consensus that everyone wanted a Dino Crisis remake. That was the, like, the ultimate choice, which is so crazy. That would be awesome. I played that game earlier this year again for like, it had been like 20 years. Oh my gosh, it's about to start. Oh no, guys. That's dangerous. You didn't see that. To clip this. You guys let me know if you can hear the sound from this, and if you can still hear me, if the levels are good. Everybody, drop a like on this stream if you are here for Silent Hill, if you're here for RE9, if you're super excited for the future of gaming. You gotta pay the burger tax. This guy is hated and this guy is liked. I just can't figure it out.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're gonna do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're gonna give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting drip.
30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
For those of you just now joining, it's mandatory to drop the burger tax. You have to drop a like on this stream.
Most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Woo!
You think you're the harbinger?
Yeah, SH1 for sure, all the way, Ogre. And what's going on, Ogre?
You might be.
I don't think we're gonna get an SH3 announcement. If we do, that's gonna be absolutely insane. That'll just blow everybody's mind. Hey, what's up, Coffee? Long time no see, buddy. How's it going? What's up? Everybody say hello to each other. This looks awesome. I love Parasite Eve as well.
You're a weapon, child.
I love how that went with the music. Oh, dude. It's fucking sick. Yeah, Todd, 100%, man. The booty. Also, the song they're using, hell yeah.
They'll worship you.
Metal Souls of War.
Then what?
You're no god, but neither
Gears of Metal. Yes. Mortal Shell 2? Did I miss something? Is there a first one, chat? That's fucking sick. Elden Doom.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now...
Yeah, Ogre, lots
the
of
end,
resentment.
The Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Agreed, Todd. I have a special place in my heart for the indie community. I try to work with them as much as possible. People are making incredible shit, and it doesn't have to be AAA.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Also, thank you guys so much for coming here and hanging out with me for this. You could be literally anywhere else.
Think I saw Jonesy.
But you
All
chose
right.
to be here at the Burger
Right now,
Lounge.
it is
Thank
an
you so
honor
much.
to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Hey, I appreciate that, Todd. I do, I do try to contribute in that aspect as much as possible. I've also done some voiceover.
Aki, great to see you.
Just any way that I can help, you know?
Here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, his
it's great
boyfriend's
to
on
have you
stage.
here. We are
Oh,
so
God.
excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima.
That did not
you've
take
worked
long.
For many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit
This
the
much?
pandemic after
I mean,
we
this
released
month?
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをもう一度
show
ゲームをプレイし
something
ながら、
new connection
考えていただきたいと
After
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic, so I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
I was like, what the hell is SGF? Summer Games Fest. Come on, Calypso. Definitely didn't keep us waiting.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
You should have told me that at first. I never played Death Stranding. It just wasn't my cup of tea. It just didn't capture my attention.
No smoking, please.
Now Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of
So
Liberty.
you're Neil Vana.
Fuck yeah.
What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
This does look really good, though. You cannot deny that.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Yes, Todd.
Okay.
I love Sons of Liberty.
Neil.
What?
Guess you could say I used to be a big Konami fan. And now I'm...
So you
that's,
made it then.
that fan in me is rebirthing.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
I'm your baby, or whatever it is they are in that game.
You're alive.
That cello. She's not hitting him hard enough. One night stand. Metal Gear Solid 3 through 5? I tried. I really did. I'm so sorry if I disappoint you.
Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest. But we got a little bit more of
I'm
them
probably
here.
not, Todd.
Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters.
I
of
probably
Neil
know
and
more
Lucy.
about Silent Hill.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラク
DS2,
ターです。
it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手に蟹座の刻印が
You
2つ
saw
What's up,
the cancer
Jester?
mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあっ
So they
て、
have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど、
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で、
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Mats.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ
you
2では
know,
出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうの
The
が
former
This
ogre.
time の代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like-
役割
I
を
just
担い
couldn't get into it.
role that Mats
He's doing too much with the story, you know?
for DS2.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
それを超える
character.
ようなキャラクターを作ろうとして、まあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind of
して
like top that
Hey,
character.
Todd, Poop's
So
got
Luca
some
Martinelli
questions for
was
you.
a great actor.
You're just now joining, you gotta drop a like on this stream. That's just how it goes. You gotta pay the burger tax.
You'll like this new character,
あの
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well,
And
the
welcome
game
to Just
won't
Happy
be out
Burger. My name's
in 20
Calypso.
days, So I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーン
Pardon?
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party.
time.
A veteran games journalist.
You
on
introduced
GameSpot
Hideo
and the
before your
co-host of the
co-host?
Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Hey, what's up, Lucy James? I do like her. I was enjoying her hosting at the Game Awards.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game
Wait,
Fest.
this
I am
isn't her.
so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Oh, okay.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen.
What are you guys looking forward to the most?
I sought no war.
What announcement are you looking forward to the most in the Summer Games
War
Fest?
found me.
Summer Game Fest. Keep calling it Summer Games. Becoming my father, my dad. He calls Red Robin Red Robins, puts an S on everything. Drives me crazy.
I I took up the sword. Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some
Yes,
paths,
ogre.
once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Oblivion Remastered remake. Jesus. You fucking trolling.
My story.
I don't think I know who Limbo Inside
Go
dev
write your
team
own.
is. I don't think I know what Limbo Inside is. I might, but I don't think I do. Chronicles Medieval. You know, all the joking
That
and
was a
talking
very cool
aside,
new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge
graphics
of
look
tomorrow.
beautiful.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
Yeah,
Crossworlds
I
brings
knew that they were
other
two
worlds
different
and
games. I
familiar
just
faces
don't
to Sonic
think I know what
Racing,
they are.
including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Are they horror games or anything like that? Oh hell yeah.
Let's mix it up.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man
Think Little
behind
Nightmares,
the
but
creation of
oh,
everyone's
okay,
favorite
then I
blue
must check it
hedgehog,
out.
Takashi Iizuka.
Love Little Nightmares.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
I wish I could speak two
You can
languages
feel brand new
fluently.
experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh, cool.
So you can race against
Check
all
out Inside.
of your
Okay.
friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today.
If you're in the server, Todd, if you want to drop it in the recommendations channel, that'd be awesome. Yeah, he definitely threw shade at Nintendo. I'm here for it.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. What kind of craft? That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited
Who
to
wrote
reveal
that?
a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Prove it. Hold on a second. That looked like Devil May Cry at first.
For some, it heals. others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
Excuse me?
Our hopes lost long ago.
Yeah, these games are really shiny.
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Anime time. Code Vein or something. Yeah. I'm late to your comment. Jesus. What happened here? Unreal Tournament game epic. Fuck. I agree with you. This, I'm for this. Whatever this is. Is this that no. It might be Reanimal. I've been waiting for this. I would play the shit out of this. End of Abyss. Oh, yes! I need to write these games down.
Moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo,
yes,
Sweden-based
Todd.
Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store
End of
and
Abyss?
consoles. Next, we'll step into the
Little
black and
Nighthorse.
white world of rubber hose animation
Damn
with
it.
Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Okay.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the
Okay.
announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian
Been watching that one,
developer.
huh?
We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked. Let's put this bitch in 4K. What am I doing?
You may think you know how the game is played.
Holy shit! It's Kit Harington.
Is not the game you know.
It's winter. Vincent from Silent Hill Revelation. Fucking awful. It does look really good. This looks pretty damn beautiful.
This is your legacy.
If that doesn't happen when I play the game, or when you play this game,
You decide
you shouldn't buy it.
who wins and who dies.
The dragon doesn't come by and blow the whole damn place to smithereens. Don't buy it. This looks really good. How are people making this shit? How do you make a video game look so damn good? Like, how are they figuring this out? I'm telling you, Prometheus, that movie had it right. I think the aliens came here and gave us all the shit we have and the knowledge, because I think, as a collective, we humans are pretty damn dumb. We figure this all out.
Game of Thrones
That's my conspiracy for my life.
for Westeros.
Starbucks cups, no.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
Oh no, we speak of Prometheus.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe.
You looking forward
So
to
why do we deny other intelligent beings?
Alien Earth coming out this summer? I'm scared. I hate saying that sentence.
There, they would have visited
That title.
Earth.
Finished.
My
Oh.
answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Oh man, tell me about it, Todd. I could not finish Romulus. I fucking hated it. Everyone was saying how damn good it was. I did enjoy Prometheus though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked that sequel of, like, let's try to explain the universe a little bit. I don't know, I liked it. I'm sorry. I thought it was good. Oh! Oh! Yes! What is this? I should shut the fuck up. What's not trying to be a sequel? This looks awesome. Yeah, all kinds of people were trying to tell me to watch Romulus when it came out in theaters, and I was like, getting real hyped up. And I'm so glad I never went and spent my money to see that movie. I don't usually stop films when I start them, unless they're really bad or just not my vibe.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can
What?
still barely believe it myself.
It's like the Earth, but a cube.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Is the event loud enough for you guys? Let me know how the audio is.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Pay attention, everyone. They're telling us something. Thank you for that feedback, guys. Is that a fucking spider? Is that a tree with a birdhouse on it? Is that somebody's grandma? Is that a vagina?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Whoa. My volume just went down so much. I gotta really be into the game to play an RPG. Like, this looks fucking awesome. Oh, I would love to play this. Looks like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splintered Fate. I mean, Shredder's Revenge. Jesus, Splintered Fate just came out. I'm sorry, I just recently played that. I think they missed the mark in a lot of ways with Splintered Fate, but Cosmic Invasion, that looks fucking awesome. I know 2 very different games developed by 2 different people, but that looks awesome.
This isn't hell. Oh my world. What is this?
Exactly, Todd. Ha, great minds. Ooh. I'm for it. It's the year of Japan.
You don't have a chance.
Onimusha. Those look awesome. My god. You guys gonna play this?
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Day 1. This is one of your games for day 1.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for the jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
There's a poll on the channel right now for you guys to vote on. I think I know what the consensus could be. Although right now it looks to be about half, almost. Kind of split down the middle. Massive backlog and busy.
At Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December
Hey,
at
Capcom.
the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
The fuck
As a
does
team
that
at
mean?
Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running
The volume, I'm
completely
so
in real
sorry.
time and Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade
This is so
fighting
cool, you
action.
guys. I'm so
Check this
glad you're
out.
here hanging out with me, watching this with me, and we could just chat about it. That's what it's about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome.
The tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
You'll get yourself killed. Pideos. Jesus.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
I love this. Oh, I understand the puppets now from the Game Awards.
We gotta transform. Why are you even here?
Cheech and Chong or whatever their names were. I'm totally kidding, by the way. I don't remember their names, though.
Don't waste my time.
Hell yeah. Rocky Muppets. Aww. My god, those voices are adorable.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
I like this.
Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load.
It's bread.
Ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
Damn. Dude, I fucking love this. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's a game, Todd. Yeah, I think that is the what it looks like. Like, quite literally, we're watching it. That's awesome. It's Bread Silent Hill 3 remake confirmed.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next is
Don't
time
clip
to see
me.
the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
Wait, what was that game called again? It looked awesome.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the
Puppet Punch.
chosen
What was that
find their
called?
way here. Gathered from every corner
Fucking
of the
Puppet
earth,
Punch.
divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs.
If that game is multiplayer online, that'd be awesome. I would totally play with one of you guys. That'd be hilarious. We could do like an after party situation.
I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone,
That's fun.
and a clue will remain.
That's a
Hair,
fun idea.
fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues. One step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come
It's like
to light.
Clue.
Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share
It
a
is?
new
I haven't heard
trailer
of it.
which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of
I
Speranza
do be under a
and
rock
the
sometimes,
long-awaited
though.
launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I love that design on the left. It's like what was that thing in the 80s called? Something that VHSs. I'm so excited for this game. I've never heard of. You know, I gotta tell you guys, I'm kind of tired of seeing games look like this.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
Todd, you know your games,
You don't
man.
have to walk this path alone.
You've been around your games. That's
Surround
awesome.
yourself with resourceful friends.
I like a person who is well-rounded and kind of like has interests everywhere and keeps their mind open. Cancelled PS5 game. You know the one.
You are in control.
I just thought of Dying Light for a second there at that one shot. Did you guys play the second Dying Light? I could not get into it. I beat the first one in like 3 days, and I fucking hated the ending. I enjoyed the entire game until the end. I was like, this is bullshit. And then came out with the second one, and I'm like, what is this? I'm gonna start a new channel where I rant about fucking games. Terry, your son had every right to be completely disappointed in Dying Light 2, Dying Light 2. I agree with your son.
Everyone, Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for
Yep,
PC
Todd.
and console.
And yes,
Congrats
Terry.
to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
Give me an example,
Here is a
Todd,
brand new look.
of a game that fits that description. I want to know. I want to know what game fits that description for you. What is some of everyone's favorite video games? Name the first game that comes to mind. Right now. I love Lucy. It's too polished for me, Todd. I felt like when they showed that at the Game Awards, it just looked like every other game to me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I will tell you, Fallout 4, I really enjoyed that. I like that 40s alien vibe. Oh shit, look at this. This looks awesome. Like the designs. Whoa! Predator much. Speaking of Alien earlier, Todd, I was watching, have you watched the, oh shit, what's it called? I saw it on Hulu. I logged in earlier today and it was like, boom, Predator killers for kill, you know what I'm saying. I know you know what I'm talking about. Like the art style needs to distinguish itself, you mean? Yeah, Ogre. I don't know, I feel like we get into these trends in the industry and then a lot of the developers, like big developers, start making the same looking shit. You know what I'm saying? Predator animation. Yeah, the animated one. I started watching that earlier. He looks like one of the engineers from Prometheus, Todd. Doesn't he look like that thing? Don't they look like the engine? I knew it was Dune. Don't they look like Jesus, the engineer from Prometheus? Yes, Terry. Yes. Like the choice of purple.
I saw my world fall to ash.
Hello, everyone. That's just now joining. My name is Calypso. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me and hanging out with us. Please introduce yourself. And what are you most excited to see announced today? What do you think's gonna happen?
'Twas all for naught.
Will it be Born from a Wish? I don't know. You can cast your vote, though. But even if it's not that, what are you thinking? What do you think will be announced today? Or what are you hoping for? Let us know. I'm with Ogre when I say I'm hoping for that Born from a Wish announcement, but I'm also hoping for some more, some kind of information on Resident Evil 9.
Living nor dead.
And I've been hearing a lot of talk about Bloodborne, so yeah, I'll take that too, please and thank you. What's up, Poop? What's up, Poops? Right, Poop? Poop? Exactly, Poop.
Broken worlds. You need only take my hand.
That looked very Bloodborne-y.
Where your journey
That actually looked pretty cool. I feel like I should watch that again. You don't think Bloodborne's gonna happen? Yeah, I have no idea. I was just saying I've been hearing people talk about it, so I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm excited for that if that's a thing. It will be born from a Kojima, directed by Jeff.
I will never forget Michael's.
Terry, man. If I could like this stream, I would. Just for that. My gosh. I'm not much into this style either, but a lot of people are, and I understand why. Honestly, these environments look awesome. What do you guys think about these environments? The character design is just not my style, but like, oh, nice shot. Oh.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
I like the voice acting. Yeah, Genshin Impact is maybe what I was thinking. We're just here to talk about it. I love me a side scroller. She's too tiny for me. She's kind of hard to see. Is it just me, chat, or does she look kind of hard to see? Hope the developers hear all the feedback everyone gives them. You know what I mean? I would want all the feedback. I can't stop talking. I'm just so excited.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
Ken Levine or
What you're about
Yoko
to see
Taro.
next is a stop-motion co-op
51.
platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words,
Suda
and I'm
51
honored to show it
announced
to you today.
his new project on Wednesday, and I'm super excited about it. It looks awesome. Discover your character somewhere in the game. Coffee, are you okay? Sucks when you fall on a booby trap.
Don't you see? We can't.
This looks cool. Looks like Coraline mixed with if they legitimately did claymation for this game, I'm gonna poop myself. Not really, don't take me seriously now, baby. But that's incredible.
What
Those
a
shoes.
really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the
That's
acclaimed
all
Mafia
he
franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty
Right
mob
onto the
story
next
set
game.
in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
I hope the impact was not too much.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
The new hit indie game.
Who are you?
No friends to play coop with. Co-op.
I work here.
Uh-oh, we got a romance budding here.
My beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
I love me some Mafia games.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means
I think everyone in the chat agrees with you, Terry.
This is how it will be.
Don is noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
I agree. Mafia 2 was okay. I liked the Godfather games. A big Mafia kind of fan.
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
I really am.
Miss Fairman,
interesting look to it.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Those are true words. Mafia in the country.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass.
That
just
was
like
so
Split
funny.
Fiction. Here's the first
If I was there, I would laugh just like how I did, and I'd be so loud. It would pick me up. That's so funny. That's so dumb. I love it. It's so funny. Poopia. You know, she wasn't wrong. Whoever wrote that part in her script. This is adorable. And this is a cozy game. Those cozy streamers and gamers out here are gonna have a heyday with this. My god, and the little sounds. Literally a singular stud. Yep. Oh, this makes me very happy. You guys, if you're here and you're loving this, please drop a like on the stream. Oh my gosh. You gotta feed the internet some burgers. Oh my god. The little giggle. Shut up. Who? You know what? Whoever's doing the sound engineering for this deserves the award in that category. That's the cutest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And I don't say the word cute that much.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence,
She's got
voice
pep.
actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel
hear
suits,
it.
thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
It's Sandy, guys.
Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and
It's
weirder
Sandy from
characters.
SpongeBob.
And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dials of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Yes! She really got up there and was like, I'm Sandy Cheeks, bitch!
A great evil would emerge. However,
You guys, can you drop some clap emojis for her? That was fucking great.
handsome wizard would call
And that's her
upon
voice.
his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers
I love doing voices like that. That's so fun.
they alone would be able to.
Oh no, I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Yeah.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC
What?
expansion to Lies of P that transports players
I
back in
really
time
wanted
with
to
new
like that game.
characters,
I tried it.
environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses.
I couldn't.
Here's the
I just couldn't
exclusive
get
new
far
look.
into it. I just dropped off. Am I the only? I guess I'm the only one, maybe. Like, it looks so damn awesome. I did, Todd. It looks gorgeous. If it's second game already, that was quick. Maybe a DLC. Whoa. It's the only game. Damn. Lies of Pee-Pee. Lies of Claire? Yeah, I think this is a DLC. shit. This looks awesome. I'll just play the DLC. I would maybe try the game again if I streamed it.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher
Isn't P like really
Serenity Forge,
close
based
to
in Boulder,
the word
Colorado,
rain in Korean
shared
as
this game
well?
with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest.
Shut up.
I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Tell me more.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
That's fucking me up.
Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
I don't like this. I'm feeling very uneasy.
Plates of noodles.
I don't like this.
Plates of her legs.
Plates of her legs.
Broken.
This is fucking me up.
Plates of flowers. Plates of paper.
I like this.
The garden is lush and green.
You thought I was reading along? I think I was. Oh my god. Guys, should we stream this? I think we should. That's true. What he said is accurate. Doki Doki meets Silent Hill. Fractured blooms? That's awesome.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I feed.
Do you think they started making this game before Silent Hill F? And do you think they're upset about it? I'm curious, babes. That looked really awesome. Plates of plates. That one fucked me up, poop. and then they said plates of her legs.
All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe.
Okay,
Let's
I
take
forgive
a look
you,
at
Jeff.
The rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo.
I agree.
Just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
It does look like Silent Hill F coincides. Exactly, man. Oh, fuck yeah. Is she a cannibal? That's a pretty good question. Cooking Mama's secret recipe. Fuck! Need more color and metal. Soratoria. Live service game slop. You gotta see it. You'd love to see it. Dude. One Punch. You know, I've never watched it. I know you're gonna tell me I gotta. Seven Deadly Sins. One Punch They. Another cozy game. Until it isn't cozy anymore. Might always stay that way though. I must. I must. This is gorgeous. Oh. It's still beautiful. Look at those mushrooms, guys. This is really beautiful. Holy shit, I would play this just for this sheer fucking... the lights. Look at this game. How'd they make this? This is awesome. Oh my god, the little rainbow glare on the lens. Damn, this is really nicely done. Chat, what do you think? You agree with me? These contrasts are fantastic. The game just pops. Wow. I'm gonna cry. Wow. That was quite incredible. Oh.
5.6 is available today.
Let's go.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully
Yeah, I was gonna say it's maybe been like maybe 5 years.
You're seeing me live in real time.
It does feel like so long though, I understand.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilstar Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Out of words.
We find a way.
All unreal. It's so
We
unreal.
altered the course.
It's Jurassic Park become a dinosaur simulator.
Unleashed
Look at that shit.
genetic power across continents. Now
Cute, cutesy
it is
may
up to
cry.
us to nurture
Siri?
what we have set free.
What's up, Yagi
To
Sakaguchi?
find hope within this chaos.
How's it going? My name is Calypso. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. It's been a pretty good showcase so far, I think.
Life, find a way.
I knew it! What's wrong? You can choose your dinos and drive around your fucking park and shit. I'm writing this down. I'm wish listing this. What a dream come true. You been yeehaw on the whole damn show, right? They said,
10 years
"Woo,
ago,
girl!"
we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
It was a little choppy. I agree, Colt.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation.
I have this in 4K.
It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense
You guys can only
combat,
see it in 2,
free
but-
roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding
Trust
follower,
me.
you'll burrow through
That's a
danger
beautiful
and
backdrop.
unravel the mysteries of a cursed island.
I
A
love those
decade ago,
gradients.
we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Show me, girl. Yeah. Okay. That looks cool. It's so hard to see. I have to like play this on a smaller screen, I think, for it to be optimal. This looks really awesome though. Do you guys see this? Looks really cool. Your little mouse? Oh my god, what a world he's living in. Equip trinkets and defeat the Bat Knight guy. And watch out for all the monsters at the dancing party. Mina the Hollower, that's really cool looking.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well.
Final
let's see what
boss,
this
that's
says.
awesome.
Oh, Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
That's so silly.
Ooh, Medman trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
That's honestly pretty cool, though.
Oh, hi, new friend.
Looks kind of weird.
Escape the turd burger of
Like
late-stage
his hands look
capitalism
kind of
and
weird.
enter a world
Like his
of
hands and
VR
arms.
magic and wonder. You'll
Well,
care
I'm
for
not playing
exotic
it in
pets,
VR, so I guess I can't really tell.
And this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh,
Hip Hop
don't
Satan.
worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This
Okay.
guy's a total deadbeat. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in
Whoa.
VR.
He would say that.
Spider-Man gets insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that
Hell
weird?
yeah.
Whoa!
All right.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at Gamescom.
No way, it's
last year
Neil
at Gamescom,
Patrick
we announced Dying
Harris.
Light the
Fuck
Beast,
yeah.
the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building
That's
survival
awesome.
horror games. Kyle Crane
I'm
is
gonna go back and
as
listen
the
to
player
that.
character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
No, I don't have a VR. I can't do it. It makes me sick.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
This looks awesome.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I'd shoot him first. The picture fell. Ew! It's my own worst nightmare to be faced by Predator, basically.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
Yeah, I'm actually prescribed meclizine.
The agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
I have vertigo. I never used to. Can't like really ride roller coasters anymore. When I was a kid, hell yeah. Dying Light. That is Dying Light. That looked really awesome. I think that looked cooler than Deadpool.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory
Hell yeah.
south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
I like that backdrop and the color of the font there.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd.
Like, just
Gamescom
looks so
week.
cool in
All
first
right.
person, you know?
This next game draws
It looked really
inspiration from
clear.
classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs
Wasn't
and
very
lows
bright,
of
but it
adolescence,
looked
the
clear.
bonds of friendship and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a
Annapurna,
love
okay.
letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Jesus! That scared me.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Oh, that. Those keys there in the beginning, man.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's
Nice.
time to look back on your greatest hits.
Crust. On my skateboard. Hell yeah.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
It's the pigs.
This year, experience a
That looks awesome,
retrospective
guys.
like no other.
That's weird.
Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night
looks
together
awesome.
before school's out forever.
Aww. This game would make you cry at
And
the
with
end.
a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
Ooh, Portishead. And Lush.
And the Cure.
And I hear Susie and the Banshees. Yep. I love Susie and the Banshees. I love Susie too.
Experience it for
I love the
yourself.
B-52s.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
That is actually really cool looking.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world.
Studio
where
Ghibli
harmony
game.
reigns. Will
Never mind.
you struggle until
Interesting.
your last fleeting moment?
Portishead, where's my porn from a witch? Damn it.
There is no
Porn
escaping
from a
them.
cassette.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Oh.
On your guard.
Oh shit. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh, I like that purple like map they were running across. Born from a mixtape. Yeah, that's an awesome name. Hell yeah.
Surge of power. Savor each
I like the
moment.
music.
Now, get ready.
This music's actually really cool.
Are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await.
Who made this soundtrack? This is really awesome.
Fight for a future filled with hope.
My god, this is really good. This is Born from a mixtape.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was
Someone
the
was
global
really excited.
announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin
Do you really
on
love it?
Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer
I
in
agree, Todd.
Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends,
He's
built
like,
an
"I gotta
intense
fucking
action
spin."
beat 'em up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
I mean, this presentation is really well put together.
You left me with nothing.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm ready.
No peace.
I love this shit. I'm a big martial arts fan.
Not until I kill them all.
I think I've had this wish listed. Yep. The combat looks maybe a little choppy sometimes, but I think it's gonna be fine. And like, whatever, I'm excited. It looks fucking awesome. I'm a big fan of, whoa. I'm just gonna watch this. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, man, I'm a big Sleeping Dogs fan, so I'm into this. Not a chainsaw! Oh, shit, he sounds like he is like a demon. That's terrifying. This is sick! This is awesome! Yeah, I've had Acts of Blood, in my wish list. Like, I've been keeping tabs on it.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is
No
time
shit.
for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for
They
more
did
than
both
a decade
games. We know why we thought that now. Oh man, yes. Oh shit, I really like the games they do. Yes, Ogre. Man, anytime I play that game, I just want some kind of Asian cuisine like that. It's like watching Studio Ghibli movies. Yes, a man who never eats pork buns is never a whole man. Yes, this looks cool too. Man, their games are so good. They're so good looking too. Oh, I love how this is popping out at me. But yeah, for real, Acts of Blood. I'm definitely pumped.
With his fist flying in a brand
Big
new
fan of Sleeping
brawling
Dogs,
adventure
and it gives
in
me that
EX, you'll
vibe.
battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh shit! What do you guys think?
There you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed
Oh,
the
fuck.
price to be lower than ever for you simple little
Her voice is
man-things.
so awesome.
Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Such an awesome
Cease
voice.
this foolishness and
Also,
make your
her outfit's
decision
really cool.
wisely.
Nope, no Resi 9. Not yet. I could listen to this one for hours. Yeah, it's her voice is awesome. Yeah. I like the choice in this calm but tense song against this high impact situation. Boob and bums on the run. Jesus.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with
You guys liking the show? I definitely am. I'm enjoying this better than the Game Awards.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
You never played any of the games, Ogre? Holy damn.
Something that simply
You gotta.
harder.
I love Resident Evil.
Scum.
It's good shit. Ooh, I like how that looked. That was creepy. Shit. What the fuck was that? This was like fun.
Your heart just got harder.
That's fun.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
Her eye. She's a synth. How do you guys feel about Blade Runner?
At first, I thought it was just
Like
broken
this stream if you
synapses
like
in my
Blade
head.
Runner.
Keep your light speed on. down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around.
Oh, you're gonna get all the games and then just go for it?
Maybe this is the real me.
Are you gonna be able to finish them all before the next game?
You were a good soldier.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Blade Runner.
I don't want any part of your future.
58% saying no. No Born from Wish. Was that Amy Poehler? That happened so fast. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing. That looks beautiful.
Hi
Hitman.
everyone.
Someone said that's fire. That's awesome.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside.
Someone really
when
liked
it
that.
launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes,
That's
you may
fire.
have
Hell
noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
That's awesome.
This week,
I want to know what's going on here. I'm a big Bond fan. Fuck yeah.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and
Give
your
me more.
reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in
Aw.
2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Who is what? Baby Bond.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected
Yes.
ties to the criminal
Yes.
underworld. He has
That's
arranged
fire.
a high-stake poker game at the
Fuck
Casino
yeah.
Monarchique in
I
Paris.
love Casino
Our
Royale.
clients have deemed this
It's one of my
unacceptable.
favorite Bond films. It might be my favorite Bond film.
Mr.
Mhm.
He's too impatient.
What do you guys think? Are you Bond fans? Jesus, I love spy shit and I love mafia shit.
Mr. Smith, no.
Jeez.
He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting
What the hell?
evening.
Welcome to the VIP.
He was been hired to take him out, Le Chiffre.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr.
Shit.
Le Chiffre?
Le Chiffre.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner.
I know it's a pretty
coming out
ridiculous
next year.
franchise, but I just
However,
love the
Hitman is
aesthetic
live
and like
right
the
now. So I thought,
like
why
the
wait?
we're gonna take out
And
that guy
I asked a fellow
like
Danish friend
I
to
don't
join
know,
me here.
the
As a
spy
matter
stuff,
of
you know.
fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Nice. John D wanted me. Oh my god.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for one
Hell
second.
yeah, I love that.
But this time it's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And
Hell
let's just
yeah.
say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Yeah, he does look like he's got a
So
tan,
this
dog.
mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances,
that's
and even
dangerous now, isn't
custom
it?
poker mechanics.
Wow. All right. Well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Nice. What game is this? I want to play.
30 days, and if you play it,
Oh,
you
okay.
unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion
Yeah, Hitman World of
minifigure
Assassination.
combinations.
Hell yeah.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail
Thank you.
biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
I wonder if this contract will be available up until the game comes out.
By a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for
good one.
PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
He was like, that was tough for me to say.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Stay with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
This looks cool. We want to buy this game.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Looks pretty cool.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment.
Oh,
Here
God.
is your first look.
Bitched. Oh god. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, what do you guys think of that? I like it. Wanna watch this? Wanna come hang out and play this? Oh god. I agree by the art. It might be AI generated. A lot of devs are using AI for things. It makes sense. That looks terrifying. I like the music. No, I don't want any more Big Baby. Fucking Resident Evil Village. Is this Village? Oh god! What the fuck? Is that how we see sometimes when they're running at us? Damn, girl.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of
Poor little
2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent
Yeah, that
players
looked
on
awesome.
Steam and 3 million players in total.
Ew.
In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with
Zombie
the answer
hot dog and eggs.
you've all been waiting for.
What?
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Ooh, I like this music. What is she saying? I want to know. It's pretty cool sounding. AI lyrics. It does kind of have that vibe. It sounds very unfamiliar. You know what I mean? Like nothing exists that sounds like it. And I'm very sorry if I'm wrong. I don't mean any harm. It's Simlish. Seriously, chat, what language is this? I don't know what's going on, but I'm fucking dancing. I'm glad I don't have a camera on me. I'm literally like just grooving. It could be made up. someone was like,
In
hey,
this
let's
next
hire
title,
someone to do
small-scale
this.
Players traverse the oversized world around
And they were like,
them,
okay,
filled
I'll
with
try.
local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person
It's
studio.
not Korean.
This is Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
Yeah, Colt, that's why I said that they were speaking Simlish. A crabby guy.
We must now face a stark reality.
It's not Star Wars.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Whoa. I do not like that thing. Mm-mm.
There's no more.
This is actually pretty cool looking. No, 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 baby. Yeah, isn't Simlish the language of the Sims? I'm so serious.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Oh no.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh shit. What is this, guys? Oh!
Birthday, happy birthday.
What?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Yeah.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Oh, that's it.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
That was awful. Oh, shit. All right, well, I guess they're trying to get it right. That's quite upsetting, isn't it, chat? Damn. What? What? Love this. This is so good. What is this? You know he had fun doing this.
Street Fighter 6.
That was extremely disappointing. I mean, at least we all know that Born from a Wish probably won't be announced. I'm thinking Sunday. If anything. Other than that, we'll probably hear something about it later this year. Maybe closer to its release. I'm dancing again. My optimism amazes you? I mean, I'm probably going to be wrong and let down, but that's okay. We're eating good. We got some Silent Hill information a lot this year, I feel. And 2 Silent Hill games in less than a year? That's fucking awesome by my book. I could ask for more. Holy crap. It's Cope, yeah. Yes. Adios. James is one of my favorites. I love that delusional dummy. I love this song. It's my favorite part. You see, he was dancing too.
A new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate
If I was
game
there
of capture the flag.
hosting this,
set in
I'd be
the
dancing in
1970s, as you
between.
saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a
Funky.
Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
What are those subtitles?
Is this bloodshed
Caption.
really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
We're birds! We're birds of a feather! This music's cool.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
She's not one of them. She hasn't fully become a feather. What? Oh. This is creepy. They're all missing?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
What the fuck? Hell yeah. You better show me more. Give it to me. What is this? Let me see this shit. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Fucking Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver
Hell yeah.
is a new
He's like, I will make a
co-op
game.
action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles.
My pee-pee
form fast
poo-poos and
bonds.
poo-poo-pee.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness.
Sick voice.
Me.
Oh.
My story.
My story. My story is yours.
I really like this graphic art. Todd, I wondered. I meant to ask you guys if you wanted me to turn them off. You guys want me to turn them off? That's so funny. I feel like at this point I should just stay committed. I really want to watch Ghost in a Shell right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'll watch it after the stream. What do you guys think? Like it matters to you. You know? We won't be watching it together. Oh, nice. What was that? What was that? I missed the name. Was that Wanda Syke? Sykes? Wanda Syke. It's not her. Oh my god. This drum line is sick. Who did the music? That was awesome.
I took a bullet, I died.
Got a couple of friends who just snagged one of those recently.
And I met Johnny
They're so
Silverhand.
expensive.
Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
That's pretty funny, Terry. I feel like Nintendo's getting pooped on a lot lately. Really screwing up, huh?
Another relapse, huh?
Oh no!
Get well soon.
That's awful. He's dead to you, damn. That's rough.
Maybe it's too
I actually look
much
kind of cool.
for someone like you.
Maybe that's an overreaction. Maybe they can't compete as well. You know, maybe they can't really compete with the competition. I love how these drums sound. Actually, I like the music in general. Like cowbell.
Still look a little unwell.
Suck poop
Hey
poop
guys,
bum.
I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Damn.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity
Everybody's
of
throwing
something
shade
much
at
bigger.
this, like during
Splitgate
this.
Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Okay. All right, man.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport.
I thought it was gonna be Power Rangers for a second.
The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
Yeah, he's cocky, huh?
The comeback he's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you pull.
Make Jeff cry.
They got one. They got another. They got two.
I love this voice acting. This looks really cool. Like the weapon and stuff looks really good. This is really pretty looking. This game does have potential to be insane. I think. It might be. It kind of makes me want to try it. Like, what the fuck, man? I feel like I'd rage quit this game that I get so pissed off. I'm gonna set up a play games with viewers in the coming weeks. We're gonna do some Dead by Daylight and some Repo. Maybe some Lethal Company, I think. Maybe.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh my god, the drums were accurate. You love Yakuza games. You want to go to Japan. Be careful. Me too, Tom. I like jazz. And I love it in a city, and this is a dystopian world. Asia. I'm into this. I would absolutely play this. Oh my god, I love this. Fuck. I'm into this. The drums, yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No. Yeah, get his ass.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Oh,
Don't I
damn.
look like one?
Don't call me
You're
that.
not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Then he speaks Japanese. Oh, yes. Very Cowboy Beboppy. Thank you very much. Settling down my cravings. That is very beautiful. That's probably really nice to see in the audience.
1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
So you're just
All right,
you're
well,
telling
we're
us
almost
there.
done here, but we do have
We're almost
one
done?
final, very special global game announcement to
Oh, I
share with
guess that
all of you
makes sense.
who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed,
yeah,
we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Is he gonna cry?
Sir.
No way. No way. Is it what I think? No, probably not. Oh my god, I don't know. No. Okay. Yes. Kokima.
Grace. Grace.
City Freed.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
understand why you thought
the
that.
report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Oh. Okay.
The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
This
Alyssa
looks
died 8
great.
years ago.
What is this?
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Let's see what this is.
Grace.
I know what this is.
What is this?
Oh God, you guys.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
See? RPD. I knew it. I knew it. Shadows of Rose Girl. Oh, fuck. I just like... Ah! Requiem, RE9. Yeah, they were fucking with everyone. February 27th. That was awesome. I knew it. I knew it.
Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th,
I knew that was her.
2026.
I was like, this is... I know what's happening here.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games
Hell yeah.
at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend.
That was awesome, guys.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Wow.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
That's pretty
we'll
awful.
See you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Well, you guys, there you go. This music is awesome. Well, guys, hey. Thanks so much for joining me for this. We're gonna switch up this stream and make it about Resident Evil. Oh my god, who did that? Ah! Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for joining me this evening. Resident Evil 9 was just announced. Resident Evil Requiem. More to come on that. And we're definitely gonna play that game here. Why wouldn't we? Hell yeah, guys. Take care of yourselves. And, you know, Born From a Wish is coming. I know it is. I just didn't think it would be today. Maybe Sunday. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be a couple months. think it's going to coincide for the last quarter of the year. Yeah. Anyway, drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed the stream, if the quality was good, if you enjoyed the content, if you were happy with what you saw today.
Feeling bored with your video games? Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead, including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna
RE9 looked
Interactive
awesome.
and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling
See you
off a
later,
heist,
Todd.
all as a mysterious master thief?
Hell yeah,
in Snap
Ogre.
and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Hello! I'm Sasya, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin, and we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Vice City!
Snap and Grab? But what does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this. It's the 80s, and you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nifty Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
Love this music.
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Just be sure to consider anyone who might get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up.
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
Hello. We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking. So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
What the heck?
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like fun.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah ooh wah wah ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
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 This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something that as a snowboarder I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of magical experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game. excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're going to love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea. We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now. Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy. Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms, so when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature, by a huge margin, was more academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and, most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the roleplay of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist Escape Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get back to school.
So stupid.
Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands are part of the 80s, 90s vibe that is mixtape from the prolific creators of The Artful Escape. But this is not a music game or a game about music. It's a game about life and friends and the music that gets us through it.
Oh hi, I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock City. This is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we're in Jeff Keighley's thing. We're in Day for those too. Oh, cool.
Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about three friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits. The whole game is a mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media, designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
We gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away your grabbing booze.
But is the music any good? Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it. Thank you very much. We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Boxes! What are we doing?
If death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
Play it on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, play it on a PlayStation or Epic or whatever.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Fair.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted. Blighted is a hardcore action Metroidvania set in a psychedelic Western nightmare. The game's full of mysteries and secrets, and one of its coolest features is a dynamic difficulty system that constantly changes the enemies, the player, and the world around you as you play.
People in this world have a sacred ritual. When someone dies, a seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit. By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors. That's how it was for generations. That is, until the one they called Sorcisto defiled the ritual. He discovered that by eating brains raw, he gained immense power. Sorcisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees, and devoured your entire community. And in doing so, he released a reality-altering disease known as blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal: hunt down Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable, and changing your perception of the world. You can find ways to suppress it, or you can harness it to fight back even harder. With practice, you'll be chaining together finishers, taking out huge blighted beasts, devouring their brains, and using their memories to fight and explore. With enough blighted memories, you'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into 3D, allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to explore. You'll be making your way through remains of long-dead civilizations and manifested nightmares, through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and scaffolds to the gods. Drinkbox has a rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World, and we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past games, and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited for you to try the game, and we're aiming to have a playable demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outer Loop, whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age have both been previously celebrated in our showcases. Outer Loop prides itself on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes, and this title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that. This is Dosa Divas.
No one cooks anymore.
Food in tubes? Yuck. I'm so hungry.
Hi, I'm Eka, Creative Director of Outer Loop Games, and I want to introduce you to our new game, Dosa Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages, battle corporate goons, reconcile with loved ones, and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends. Engage in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat. Especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills. Match enemy flavor cravings to break down their defenses and leave them stuffed. Cook up made-to-order food to wake up villagers from a processed food-induced haze using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history, and shared memories and increases your reputation. Serve up looks like customizing your skirt Met Goddess. Create your own spicy style with custom wraps and accessories. Dosa Divas, our spicy narrative turn-based combat RPG, will be out in early 2026. Thank you.
Our pals at Heart Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror. It's a genre, right? Or is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year. In the meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new demon power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
Moonlighter hooked me with its novel shopkeeping gameplay, its clean combat, and its satisfying dungeon-to-market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its previous pixelated form. I hope you're as excited as I am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Hi there, this is Isra from Digital Sun. I'm beyond thrilled to share this event with you and show what's in store for Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault. Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made the first game so special, and now we're bringing it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a plot-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds and both battles and looting take place. From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Aeolia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and rewards. Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities. The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find tons of priceless relics. Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions. Unlike in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's 2 bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test. Take the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game, and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits. It's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before striking back. Merchants need to be smart. It doesn't matter how far you get. Successful runs leads to the same place, your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is, haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually something I can already share with you. Just like the perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike after all. That's it for now. After nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released, we hope you are as excited as we are. Please stay tuned to our socials for all things Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault. See you in Tresna.
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto, Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
I've just been watching it. Is it frozen for you guys?
Hi.
I've just been
Welcome
chilling.
to Day of the Devs
ASMR edition.
It's very like
My name is Thomas
calm,
Waterzui,
you know?
and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual
I was just working
and
on some
accessible
graphics
games
at the same
based on
time, you know,
real
I'm just chilling.
paintings, where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a painter I like, and then think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper, but this time you're not gonna be touching artworks, you're just gonna be watching them. At night. Please Watch the Artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art. In short, Mama. Your job is simple. Watch the paintings and report any anomalies. However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings. You're gonna need a good memory, focus, and lots of coffee to avoid this from happening. If you don't know Edward Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation, so for me it made sense to create a psychological horror game. I also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the Spot the Difference gameplay. There are no jump scares in this game, and no monsters. The only things that are chasing you are the feelings of paranoia, self-doubt, and maybe some nostalgia towards Hopper's America from the early 20th century. Okay, you've got some clowns, but they are kinda harmless. It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on Steam. However, and don't tell this
Do you
to
guys want to
anyone,
stop the stream?
it's probably gonna be around Halloween.
It is very calm.
Thanks to Day of the Devs for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and I really hope you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first Day of the Devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb.
Yeah, I
and
love
they're set
that
to deliver
game.
again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus.
And I'm Kevin Chesson. We are part of Tribute Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel Universe. When Annihilus launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
So far, we've announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, Nova, Phyla-Vell,
and we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed around their unique strengths and powers. Some of them can take on airborne enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
For level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout.
As devoted fans of the Marvel Universe, we saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless hours spent at the comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today?
We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a true love letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste, with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer of Hyperlight Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers
And
from
to
Vancouver.
boot, baby. That music is awesome.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG and life sim, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems and finally start fresh.
But it gets darker.
Oh, no.
Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters, each with their own special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular life sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date with our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine.
No, but also fast.
Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Market, the lead animator at Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Relooted is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our heist crew is made up of regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin, operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious plane, guy?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted are very much real, and, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokomo people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, It had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Bokoma prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today. Before each mission in Relooted, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts, where they are from, their significance, and how they came to be removed from the African continent.
He was taken to England following the suicide of his father and the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1868.
Relooted is a combination of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a